Welcome to the video, you guys. What I want to do today is take you through two really cool variations you can do with your body saw. Now, I have posted a full tutorial on how to do a normal body saw over on my YouTube channel. Go over there and check that out if you haven't already. What I want to do today is kind of build on that and bring in two variations that you can add to kind of take up the challenge a little bit. The challenge with a regular body saw is a lot. And if you really want to take it up a notch or two, I want you to try these two variations, okay? So like in the other video, the body saw, I am using these gliders. These are hard plastic and they move super well on turf. But you don't have to have these. You can use paper plates on a floor, on carpet. You can use socks on a bare floor. You can use furniture movers. You can use whatever you want. But whatever you use, you want to be able to glide fairly freely. You don't want to have to fight being able to move back and forth. So whatever you use, it is more than fine. Hardwood floor and some socks works just as well as anything else. But today I am using these hard plastic gliders on some turf, so I'm going to move pretty freely. And also, like the other body saw tutorial I did, I spoke about the setup, and so let's review it really quickly here. The object of a body saw is to be on your elbows and your toes with your feet in the gliders, and you want to start with your elbows at 90 degrees. That's where you want to start, and then the end of the motion, when you glide back, your elbows are going to actually be in front of your shoulders. And the object is to be able to increase your range of motion as you get stronger while maintaining good form. One thing to be on the lookout for is having your belly collapse. You don't want your belly collapsing because then you're going to start feeling it in your low back. Okay? So let's get to the first variation. The first variation is basically a slow eccentric. What that means is we're going to take 3 to 4 seconds to glide back, and then we're going to glide back to 90 degrees. So 3 to 4 seconds to go all the way back till we get our elbows in front of us, and then we're going to come back to our starting point, which is at 90 degrees. So it's going to look like this. So 1 foot in each glider, on my elbows at 90 degrees. Okay, so now we're going to take our time and slowly glide back. 2, 3, 4, elbows are in front, come back. 1, 2, 3, 4, elbows come back. I'll do one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. Now, one thing I talked about in the previous tutorial is coming back too far and kind of overshooting that 90 degrees. And I want to make sure I emphasize that a little bit more here because I don't think I talked about it quite enough in the tutorial. So what I mean by that is instead of coming back to the 90-degree position with our elbow, we go way far forward, and that would look like this. So we're going to set up again. So what it's going to look like, we come back and then we come forward like this. So see what happens? My elbows have lost the 90 degrees and now I'm actually leaning into them. You don't want to do that. You want to stop at 90 degrees. But here's the thing, sometimes it feels like you didn't have a real large range of motion when you come back and just stop at 90 degrees. But trust me, your range of motion is just fine. It's not going to feel super big. Doesn't have to be. You just want to stop right here and not put your weight into your elbows like that, okay? So the first variation again is just slowly coming back for 3 or 4 counts and then coming back to 90 degrees. That's the slow eccentric version. Now the next variation to try is just doing an iso hold when you're in full extension. And an iso hold, isometric hold, just means you stay there. We're going to try for 5 seconds and then come back. Now the object here is to be able to maintain your perfect form. Nice tight abs, glutes are squeezed, don't let that belly collapse. 5 seconds out and then come back in. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try to get 2, okay? All right, so same setup. Starting at 90 degrees, abs are braced, glutes are squeezed, shoulders are back. Here we go. We're going to go back to full extension and then we're going to hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, come in, go back, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. Now, I don't know if you could see that, but I was shaking like a leaf on both of those. This is super, super hard. And one of the biggest challenges here is to not let that belly collapse, keeping your hips up and making sure you have filled your entire core pillar with air so you don't start collapsing. That's what makes this challenging. And the object here is to, as you get stronger, to be able to extend your range of motion farther and farther and farther. It takes a lot of time and a lot of practice. But this is gonna build a strong core like you've never felt. So include these variations with your body saw. But if you're new to body saw, go to the original tutorial on my YouTube channel and watch that, try that, start getting used to gliding back 90 degrees, the whole thing, and then as you build up some strength, come back here and try these 2 variations. And if you've done a body saw, I want you to try these 2 variations. Simple little tweaks that are gonna take the challenge through the roof. So thank you for being here. Give this video a like and click subscribe, because I'm going to be here a lot with a lot more tutorials coming your way. And if you ever have anything you want to learn about in particular, please let me know. I would love to help you out with that. Okay? So let me know how you like these, by the way. And if you think these are super hard, easy, whatever, I would love to know what you think of the body saw and these variations. So have a great day, you guys. Thanks so much for being here.